Hey guys, Charlie here, and today I'm going to be discussing a new series, a completely original series that I've had an idea for, which should be very fun and exciting when I get my Xbox One. Now, in case you don't know, I am getting my Xbox One, I think, on the 3rd of February, so very soon now. It's because I'm moving house then, and I'm kind of against it. I don't really want to move, but anyway, to kind of like persuade me to be into it, I think that's the reason why I'm getting it. My parents decided to get me an Xbox One, and that's when the FIFA content should start to come out, so 3rd of February. Now, my first original series that I'd like to discuss is something that I thought of called Wager Mountain. Now, you're probably wondering, what is Wager Mountain? Now, I'm going to explain it. It's basically, I'll play a wager against someone, and then if I win, I'll take the player that I wagered, and the player that I won from the wager, and I'll wager them against someone else. So say I put on the line Yaya Toure, he put on the line Marco Reus. And I won, then I'd have a Yaya Toure and a Marco Reus. Now then I'd carry those over to the next wager, and say the next person puts on the line, let's say Neymar. I won, then I'd have a Marco Reus, a Yaya Toure and a Neymar, and I'd carry those over to the next wager. And I'd keep going until I won, until I had 20 players to put on the line. And I'm not sure I'll reach that far, but basically that's when I'd say stop. And in the end, I'd have, if I do win them all, I'd have a lot of coins which I could reinvest back into other series, like pink slips and other wagers. And so if anyone would be interested in participating in that, remember it is on Xbox One, so it's not on PC or PlayStation or anything, or even Xbox 360, it's on Xbox One. So if any of you be interested in participating in that, put a comment down below saying Wager Mountain. And there's one thing that you've got to do, before the match you've got to lock in an offer. So you've got to lock in, so I know you can be trusted. And obviously, if I win, I accept the trade offer. If I lose, I reject the trade offer, and then I send you a trade offer. So really, that's how it's going to work. Now, another series, I'm not sure what to call it. I may just call it Compare or something. It's basically where I'll do player reviews on a player's inform and a player's non-inform, and I'll compare them, and I'll basically tell you if they're worth the extra coins. Now this one should be an interesting series, because it'll really help you guys to decide whether to get their inform or not, or whether to just save your coins. And really, I will need quite a lot of coins for it, but hopefully it'll be worth it. And yeah. Now the third series that I'd like to talk about, which may be quite difficult to do, is like a massive FIFA Ultimate Team tournament. Now this would be a great series to do, but it would need a lot of people to commit. So basically what happens is we have either 8 or 16 people, depending on who we can get to commit. Preferably I'd prefer if like YouTubers did it. But if we have to get people who aren't YouTubers, then I guess we'll have to do that. And so they name a 23-man squad, and they're not allowed to change that 23-man squad. And we all play each other once in a league, and whoever finishes top of the league they're allowed to change their squad. And then we go into a knockout stage after the league. So the first person who finished first, plays the person who finished last. Person who finished second plays the person who finished second last, so on, so on. It goes into like a knockout stage, and eventually we'd have 2 finalists, and the winner will get a certain amount of coins from all the other participants. This is why I prefer to have YouTubers, because they're usually more trustworthy. But I'm sure we can find a way. And anyway, so first person who finishes first gets like a lot of coins from everyone else. Person who finishes second gets quite a lot, and then the person who finishes third in like there'll be a third and fourth place playoff. Person who finishes third gets a few coins from everyone else. So it's really just like that. It'd be great to do, but then again, it'd also be quite difficult. So if that's a series that you'd like to participate in, put in the comments down below tournament. Now another series that I've thought of, the fourth one, I think I'm going to call it Handicap. Now this won't be an Ultimate Team series, it'll just be on seasons. It's basically where I play matches online, and I am at a disadvantage. So it might be that I have to look at the little map at the bottom. It might be that my face is covered in tape. It might be that the controller's covered in lube or something. I don't know. Just anything to hand me a disadvantage, and I'll see how well I can do. So I'll keep playing those types of games at a disadvantage, and I'll keep going, and I'll try and get to Division 1, and hopefully I'll win the title. Another series that I've thought of is an attributes fight. So this series is where I find a player with a very high stats in one attribute, and then we find a player who is quite low, who has a low stat in that attribute, but has a very high stat in another attribute that my first player doesn't. So say we choose, I don't know, someone who's very quick but very weak, and then we put them up front somewhere, maybe. Let's say up front with someone who's very strong but quite slow, and we'll see basically who does best. So that'll be a competition, see what attribute is more important, pace or strength. And that should be interesting, because it'll really help, and it'll really help a lot of you guys, and I think it'll just be quite a fun series to do. So yeah, I think that's the final series that I'm going to discuss. I'll try and think of more. Also, if you are the winners of the giveaway and I haven't replied very quickly, then that's probably because my internet has gone down at the moment. That's why I'm making this video. I decided to take advantage of the time the internet is down. So now instead of just going on YouTube and Twitter and Futhead and stuff like that, I've now got an opportunity to edit some videos. So that's what I've done. Anyway, I've been Charlie. Please like, subscribe, share, enjoy. Goodbye.